welcome to another episode of Eat, Smoke, Drink. Today I'm reviewing quite a special and rare bottling, the Ardbeg 17. The Ardbeg 17 is a bit of a fabled Ardbeg. It was discontinued roughly 20 years ago. So this one here has been in the bottle for about at least 18 years, 18 to 20 years. In fact, it's been in the bottle so long that it corked itself. Unfortunately, the cork fell off when I tried to open it, so I had to put a new cork on there. And I'd just like to thank Sunny for letting me have this Ardbeg 17. And so look, the Ardbeg 17 is quite an old style Ardbeg. Okay, quite an old style Ardbeg. So if you think about it, it's about 20 years old in the bottle, and it's another 17. So that's just under 40 years ago it was distilled. So that's a very, very old Ardbeg. Most Ardbeg releases you get now are actually, like, the standard are 10 or just a little bit over 10. And then you get the 19, which is obviously another different ball game. But this one here is an old style Ardbeg, and it's a real pleasure to review this today. So here we go. Let's get nosing. And the color is quite a light color. Okay, so the color's quite a light color. Wow. Now the fascinating thing about this Ardbeg is it's extremely floral. It's extremely floral. Most Ardbegs now that you get, the new expressions, are very spicy, very oily, very peaty. When I nose this, I'm getting almost no peat, a tiny, tiny, minuscule, almost negligible amount of smoke on the nose. The perfume is just bizarre for an Ardbeg. It is completely bizarre. Because I've tried the Ardbeg 19, and that's a wallop in the face with peat, and peat does subside in the barrel itself. So 17, you think maybe it's subsided, but it's not. I believe that the original peat count of this was light to begin with, and then now I'm getting almost no peat on the nose. I'm getting a hint of OBE, but not too much. Maybe that's just the Ardbeg salinity, the minerality, or OBE, old bottle effect. I'm getting a hint of that. But it's hard to say if that's the Ardbeg style or that's the old bottle effect OBE being in here for about 20 years. So it's hard to say. But the nose, it's very floral. I'm getting rose water. I'm getting jasmine. I'm getting fruitiness as well. That fruit that I'm getting, I can't quite put my finger on it. I'm getting almost a hint of sickly sweet, soft Thai mangoes. Not Australian or Mexican mangoes, but that soft Thai mango. That really soft Thai mango. It's very specific, I know. I'm getting a hint of spice. What spice? I'm getting a hint of cinnamon, a hint of nutmeg. I'm getting a waxiness on the nose as well. Wow, what a unique experience. This is a bizarre experience right here. But I'm not getting much peat, or any peat on the nose yet. And I'm not getting much smoke at all. Just a little bit. Compared to the new Ardbeg, this is completely left field. I'm getting sweetness, honey, slight leatheriness. I'm getting vanilla, I presume from a bourbon cask influence. And I'm getting a very, very slight metallicness to it as well. Let's get tasting, eh? Wow, that's a very different experience. That is bizarre. This is a 40% bottling, so compared to the modern expressions, very, very low in ABV. So this is a very bizarre expression compared to the modern expressions. It's 40%, and that is why I'm only doing the one. I'm not doing the water, because it's already 40%. I don't believe putting water in it will do it much good. The taste is bizarre. It is floral. It is a floral bouquet, very fruity. Now I've tasted it, I'm getting a very, very slight hint of smoke and a tiny residual finish of peat. So now I'm getting that, but not much, not much at all. This is a really interesting expression of Ardbeg, how it was done then, especially for this particular run, for this particular bottling, shall I say. I mean, if I was to give this to you without telling you it's an Ardbeg, I almost guarantee you'd never pick it as an Ardbeg. It is just such a uniquely different Ardbeg to the other Ardbegs that that's been coming out. I mean, there's almost no peat. I'm getting a savoury character to it, an iodine character, and my mouth is salivating from the salinity of it. I'm getting slight spice, ginger spice, black pepper, but rose water is what I'm getting, you know, like literally it's what they pour over a baklava. I'm getting that rose water from that. It's floral, waxy, not oily so much, but waxy, like a Klein Leash waxy, which is really fascinating in itself. It's got that Klein Leash nose as well, a little bit of that Klein Leash nose as well. You know, that waxy nose, that kind of off sweet, that kind of strange sweetness of a Klein Leash. It's got that as well. I'm getting a hint of cinnamon. What a bizarre dram. I mean, it's a pleasure to drink. Also because the rarity of the bottle, the novelty of the bottle, it's of course a pleasure to drink. I mean, if you were to open this, you could smash this bottle down with a couple of people. It's that easy to drink, it's that approachable. It has complexity, but not overtly complex like not overly complex like the new Ardbegs, which is just a flavor bomb. It's not like that. It's actually very delicate. Actually, I'm going to take that back. It's extremely delicate. So, cigar pairings. You know what? It's a hard one. I'd probably say a soft cigar with this would be really good, like a mild Cohiba, a creamy Cohiba, a creamy Cuban. Would probably be good with this one. Why? Because it is quite a rare bottle. It's a bit of an occasion, so having it with a Cohiba is quite cool. But in saying that, I mean, you know, it's so delicate that I think that a cigar could drown this immediately, and it's just be a bit of a waste. So if you're going to buy this, I doubt you're going to buy this because it's something that you just want to, you know, bottle kill and have a cigar with. It's something that you'd want to buy it and drink it and appreciate it, or appreciate it with other people. But nonetheless, it is a hell of an experience, and until next time, make sure you eat, smoke, drink, and what a weird Ardbeg, I tell you. It doesn't smell like an Ardbeg at all. But anyway, tell me your thoughts. Tell me your thoughts. Have you had this before? What do you think? Because I'm curious to know what anyone else thinks out there. Cheers.